Creating a world that feels real is the desire of many a game master, and it's achievable with just a few simple tweaks to your game. Before we jump in, please make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. Now, the first step in crafting an immersive world is to make it stand out. This means using either the setting, the time, characters, or narrative to distinguish your game from others. You can look to books, movies, and even real-world history for inspiration when deciding on how your setting will differ. A great tip is to zoom in on a particular region, for lack of a better term, on a specific culture or city or moment in your timeline to give your game more of an individual flavor. Take Skyrim, for example. It's not just a fantasy setting, it's a fantasy setting in the time of the resurrection of the dragons and the rebirth of the Dragonborn. It's not Middle-earth, it's the War of the Ring. Think about what makes your story and why you're telling this particular moment. Second, remember that it's the little things that matter. What is going to make your setting feel real is the city, the town, the people that you fill it with, and the interactions that your players have with the local environment, the politics, and the recent history. Not the long timeline of tens of thousands of years that you've created, and trust me, it's going to change anyways. Just think about your own life and ask yourself how much you really know about the history of the world. Chances are it's just general knowledge unless you're a specialist or history buff. So think from the perspective of your characters, the average people, and stop getting bogged down in the details. Start small and grow from there and grow with your adventurers. Another aspect to creating an immersive world is your characters' personal stories and motivations. Every character should have their own backstory, something that's unique to them and gives your players a chance to explore the world in a more meaningful way. A player that simply thinks of their character as a warrior with an axe will think differently than if they saw their character as a warrior with their father's axe. See how that little thing changes the depth of the character? Have your players think about their characters and what they did before the game started. If your players are immersed and they have a reason to help breathe a little more life into their characters, it's only going to enhance the game even more, and ultimately it's going to enhance your story. Third, remember that the world is more than just an environment to be explored. It's alive and constantly changing. Your characters should not be visiting this world, they should be a part of it. This means that giving your players opportunities to make decisions that have real-world consequences, both good or bad, for their characters and the people around them. This means pickpocketing once in the local area might not draw attention, but guards will definitely start looking when 5 separate civilians complain to them. Think about what's going on in your world when your players are not around. This will change your game. Tweaking these 3 things in your game can take it from a simple game of dice rolling to an epic game of adventure and the memories that come with it. So remember, stand out, start with the small things, and remember that the world does not stand still. These 3 things will level your game up as far as storytelling, I promise. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching. Forge on, my friends, and I'll see you next time, adventurers.